So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That ball looks a good one.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Saviola finding himself in space.
Peter, I don't envy that defence in having to face Javier Saviola. His nickname of Rabbit says a lot, fast and elusive, and pretty good at finding holes.
Yeah, smart in the box.
Difficult to handle.
Azar. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Yamal. And it's Azar. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's had it nicked away. Not the most accurate pass. Hazard. That's good running with the ball. Makaleli.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Eto'o clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And a chance! Oh, it's come loose. Azar, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Showing great feet there. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tonali. And it's Messi. And Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Kong and Hanoi with the corner. They're first. That's gone for a throw-in. And this is Ronaldinho. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. 15 minutes till half-time. Schneider. Now it's Azar. He can run onto that. Hazard is herring after that one. Makaleli, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Schneider.
It was indecision all round, they have to do a bit better than that.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Eto'o. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Now it's Forlan. Oh, that's a key interception. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Now it's Eto'o, and this is Ronaldinho, and the shot! In he goes again! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Eto'o really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
Schneider can so cleverly bypass the press. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And here's Yamal. Oh, nice touch. Messi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now, can they get him away? Always goal side. Saviola! It's bounced back off the post. Saviola. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Hello attendees, this
Any
is
strong
a
opinions on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That pass has been well intercepted. Azar. And it's Schneider. And it's Azar. Now it's Forlan. Oh, shooting chance! They're going to be quick to recover this.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Totti in the hunt and looking threatening. Great vision. Now it's Saviola. And here's Eto'o. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Totti. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Azar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ferdinand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Messi going forward. Makaleli. Well, there's a probing ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just...
Great chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, it goes to show you there's a lot you can do if you have willing runners like that. You'll always get that chance. And it's quite direct from them. It's actually quite long from back to front.
And this is Saviola. And that is a little undercooked. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Yamal. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Makaleli. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Aims beyond the defence. Nice control. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Miami seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Yamal. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Schneider. Now it's Hazard. And here's Forlan. Now this could be a chance.
Miami really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And here's Eto'o. Oh, now he can... It's Eto'o! And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 2 then.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Yamal. Number 10, Hazard.
And that has been
Number
cleared.
8, Schneider. Number
Great
24,
ball, and he's in here.
Makalele. Number 9.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Coming on the field, number 22.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Number 15, Eto'o.
Oh, that's neat.
Number 18, Francesco Totti.
He is through
Number
here.
23,
Oh,
Beckham.
sweet feet.
Number 11, Tevez. Substitutions.
Yeah,
taking
they were
place.
looking for a counter-attack.
Beckham. Eto'o. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Can he get on the end of this?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And that's a good ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Tevez makes a move down the right. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's got away. Lee Kang in, chance for a shot! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Well, would you believe that? And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And time is up. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Lee Kang-in voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Located by the entrance gate.
So there we have it, Jim. A game seemingly destined for stalemate, but then the ultimate smash and grab.
Well, I thought only one team could win this, certainly in the...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here,
Hello,
a clear
and
night,
welcome
all
to
the
today's
ingredients for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
João Palhinha. And here's Sam Maximin. Driving through the middle. Very nicely done. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Chelsea controlling the possession in this early phase. Dembele receives it in a wide position. Passing nice and neat. He's having a pop! He doesn't look too happy with that.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often he'll find a net.
And it's Berardi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's tidy. He's had it taken off him. Zanetti can so cleverly bypass the press. He's beaten the last man, and he's intervened well there. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, played right into his path. Takes a shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Chelsea present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So this the chance to fire his team in front. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! He can't put it away.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Marquinhos can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now this could be a chance. He's got away. Cherki! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, what a mistake! Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Now it's Eto'o, and he's in on goal. Ronaldinho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Bensebaini. Cherki. And here's Sam Maximin. Messi. And it's Batistuta. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Sam Maximin. And here's Haaland. Now it's Sam Maximin.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nicely aimed pass. Can he get on the end of this? It's Eto'o! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Saint-Maximin. That is good progress on the left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
McTominay! That's a lovely, neat pass. And the pass is intercepted. Messi. Well, that has not gone well. And that has left him in a heap. No, he refuses to take the bait. And we've reached half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. So straight into the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And this is Eto'o. Oh, the Eto'o! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Nicely spread. Marquinhos. And João Palhinha. Now it's Haaland. Cherki. Haaland. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, it's come off the upright. Totti. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, good-looking ball. Messi. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Saint-Maximin receives it in a good position here. Kong and Hanoi appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. João Palhinha. Tries to play it through. Ronaldinho. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. It's a good run down the right. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Haaland, can he finish? Goal! And there is your opener. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Chelsea can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Chelsea are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter...
And Batistuta! And a neat finish! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So they have it all to do again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is...
Decent chance!
And that would have been some goal.
Listen, just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Oh, that was vital. Cherki, Chelsea perhaps contemplating their next change here. And it's Lewandowski. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. And he was quick to react. And that is a little undercooked. Rashford.
Oh, really well played. Chelsea clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Messi! And that's a sharp finish. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely...
Goes for a shot! Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Hakimi. Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And this is Batistuta, and Batistuta! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Kong and Hanoi have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
There's the shot!
Substitution.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Lewandowski! Harmlessly behind.
4 added minutes.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Neymar. Hakimi. That is great defending, so alert. Dembele. Has a look and plays it forward. And this is Eto'o. He's having a shot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Another moment of madness. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Chelsea can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
There's the whistle, and here we go.
Rafael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a...
Could be danger here! Oh, just skips past his man. Great ball, and he's in here. Rijkaard gets it clear. But they've got it again. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Can he spark a counter here?
Now it's Forlan.
He's a sharp little ball here.
And this is Hazard. Hazard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Great vision. And the pass is intercepted.
And it's Hazard. Ball is over the line.
Aimed beyond the defence. And he shoots! Caught offside that time. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game.
And the shot!
And again! Goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Number 1.
Macau are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Diego Forlan.
Gattuso, that's a dangerous ball.
Diego Forlan.
Looking to play him in. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Marquinhos. Looking for options for movement. Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. Best unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, good ball. Eto! And that's a good finish. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So they have it all to do again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is crack.
Can he finish?
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
That is a brilliant interception. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Kaká charging forward, the ball at his feet. Steaming on goalward. It's Xavi! It's a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Macau with the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Schneider. And a chance! And that's a tiny finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
So smooth. A signature finish.
I was impressed with...
Impressive jump! They want to be quick to recover this. Looking for the run. Ronaldinho. Forwards and with intent. Conte. Now it's Forlan. Hazard. Can he get it through? That is a crunching tackle. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Kaká can see things others simply cannot. Rafael Varane. Space for him to turn and look. In towards the back. Towering header! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Rijkaard. Ferdinand cuts it out. Kaká powering forward here. And this is Eto. He's got away. Marquinhos deals with that comfortably. Oh, that's well spotted. Schneider is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. That's been slipped through. He's Hazard! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Ambitious ball here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Spread to the right. He's in plenty of space here. Ferdinand getting this one clear.
Macau clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Just eases him off the ball. Macau can't breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And it's Azar. And he welcomes it in. Driving through the middle. Nicked it back promptly. Schneider. Now that looks a decent ball. And here's Yamal. Kaká is the guilty party there. Tar is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. This is a promising build-up. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! And the comeback is complete! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence.
Oh, good climb! Nearly, but not quite.
Eto'o is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Best. And here's Kaká. He's in a good... Tries a shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Xavi gets on his bike and on the move. Now, can they get him away?
Macau really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more... Shapes to shoot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Tar attempts a clearance. Thinks about the shot. Knocks it into space. And the shot! In he goes again. And he's stuck it away. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Macau dragged themselves back again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Can he get on the end of this? Kaká puts a cross in. No, that's been dealt with.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Yamal tries to pass it through. Best.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Substitutions taking place.
Gattuso is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Gattuso. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Threads one in. Oh, nicely intercepted. Conte.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Schneider going forward.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Short changes him with that pass.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Big chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here?
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Conte. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And he's being shifted off it. And the number on the board is 3. Azar looking understandably energised after his goal. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Substitution.
Macau are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
And it's played in. Getting up there! And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish.